All right. Good afternoon, Friday. Non-farm payroll, November 3rd. Here we are, end of the day. Just doing a quick recap before we close out for the weekend. GBP stopped on the order block we asked for, so it looks like it's key. It hit that stop right there. That's good. We need that to kind of open up. Monday, Tuesday, come down back into this breaker, and then start running back up again. So I like to see this guy here hold price on Monday or Tuesday. I like to see that little sucker right there. I'm going to kind of highlight it a little differently so you get an idea what it is I'm looking at. That's the guy right there. Midpoint, order block, breaker, hold high. So I'd like to see that Monday, Tuesday, I find support at the top of this and then start to leave. It's not just a run on liquidity here. So Euro did not finish on the upper. It definitely froze on the daily fair value gap we're looking at here. If I take this guy right here and extend it all the way out in time, that's our just short of our daily fair value gap, and we're still short on our monthly fair value gap topper, which is fine. We still broke the old high, same kind of setup. If we get back to the monthly fair value gap low and then start to run back up again, that will be a Monday, Tuesday low for a return to creating a fair value gap there. I'd like to see Tuesday come down, tap that a monthly fair value gap, and then continue to the upside. We settled out right inside this breaker here. We closed inside that breaker. We froze right on top of this inversion fair value gap here on the daily. If I take that one and extend it out, see how we're just hitting the edge of it right here. Japanese yen. Yen came all the way through our fair value gap, just what we're looking for. So we want to do that to close below that, because you want to see it come back up and then start running these lows. So you want to see the yen come back into the daily fair value gap next week to go short. Australian dollar, good, closed above the highs. Again, we want to see a fair value gap form here. And I want to see this stay open now, so that we can get a break in market structure and a breakaway gap form. We're inside that daily fair value gap on the New Zealand dollar. I like that weekly fair value gap as the return to a low to continue above these equal highs here for next week. Oil, we're now broken down below the weekly fair value gap inversion. Want to see it come back, find support at that, and continue down into this weekly, monthly fair value gaps. Gas, I wanted to see it close above this high. Didn't quite get that, but we did come back to that weekly fair value gap, found support at that. I wanted to see us break this high. We've got equal highs sitting up here now, so we may get another visit to this weekly high, weekly fair value gap high, and then I would like to see this half of this wick stay intact before. I don't want to see it come back down again. Half of that's fine, but if we come down, so be it. US 500, got it. A little check mark there, just for my own personal edification, satisfaction, and all that. Mark, bingo, we hit right off the spot I was calling for this week, or for today. I wanted it to hit right on the high of that monthly fair value gap. We hit our objective nicely. Thank you very much. Thank you. And tech, what did tech do? Let's look at this one here. There we go. We hit that one as well. Look at that. Even the 15,126. So we hit the bottom one, which is the one I was calling for here, at 15,097, and then also ran up into that daily fair value gap. And we've closed back inside this inversion fair value gap right here. So 2 perfect objectives. Cha-ching. I like it. We got that one too. Got those. I don't know why I'm putting check marks there. I'm just happy to see it finally hit the objective I was aiming for. And look at that, right on the beezer. I didn't want it to break the high. I wanted it to hit right on it, and it actually just ran the liquidity out on both sides of the equal highs there. I didn't want that to happen, but it did hit the edge of the fair value gap and just tapped into it. So keep your eye on Dow retracing now. We want to see this order block hold price, this breaker here now. I want to see that hold price for upside. So watch that. Dow Jones. This CAD, we were looking for a return back into finding support at this fair value gap. It did. And now we're looking for threshold to hold. It did. Now we're looking for this continuation to the upside. Run in here and clean up these equal highs. Gold still inside that weekly fair value gap. Euro CAD held that. We're talking about it holding the breaker there. It did, held it nicely, and then we retraced back into the fair value gap below price here. Then pull back out of it. So that pretty much lined up exactly the way we're looking for it today. We didn't take any trades, but we did hit the objectives that we're looking for in my preamble before the markets. Look at today's November 3rd non-farm payroll for the predictions on the day. You'll see they worked out quite well. With that, we will see you guys on Monday, bright and early. Thanks very much for tuning in, and have a great weekend.